It's getting there. Oh yeah, this reference that I think you might use. I found it in the library the other day.
Really? You're a lifesaver.
My name is Tomoki Hadano. This is my girlfriend of 2 years, Mako Sasaki. We often hung out in the lounge at the university like this.
And by the way, how's the job search going?
Oh, I got an offer the other day.
Oh, wait, really? From where?
It's this place called Love Koi Inc. I get to do what I want to do there.
Love Koi? I've never heard of it. Did you not apply to other places?
I did. I got offers from famous places, but this is my top choice. It's a smaller company, so it's not as well known. But the employees are close-knit, and it's a comfortable workplace.
A smaller company? You like it more than the bigger companies? Are you serious?
Well, yeah, I am. I saw Mako's face change. I was confused. Mako, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm happy for you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I'm leaving now. See ya.
Mako's attitude had changed completely. I was confused, but I saw her off. A few days had passed since then, and I haven't heard back from Mako. Maybe she was busy with job hunting. She hasn't been to class in a few days either. She didn't come yesterday too. I want to talk to her. I was lounging around at home thinking about that when I got a message from Mako. She said she wanted to meet at a cafe near the station, so I hurried over. When I got there...
I'm sorry. I can't date you anymore. I'm going out with him.
Huh? Mako was sitting with another man. They looked close. As soon as she saw me, that's what she told me. Next to her, looking proud, was Tetsuya Kaga. He was Mako and I's senpai in our study club.
What do you mean, huh? I heard you're gonna work for some small company.
I thought you had this bright future. I'm sad. I have to date someone at a better company.
A man is only worth as much as his salary, haha. Too bad.
What? That weird feeling I had when I told her about my offer. It wasn't all in my head. This is how I was suddenly dumped by my girlfriend of 2 years. So that happened. That sucks. It's my treat today, so drink up. Yuzuru, thanks. This is Yuzuru Koda, my childhood friend and best friend. I needed to talk to someone, so I had called him out to this izakaya. Just because you're working for a smaller company, that isn't a bad thing. Nothing good will come out of dating someone that judges people for that. That's true, but I just feel frustrated. You're a great guy. I believe that you can be successful doing what you want to do. Yuzuru, thank you. I feel like I can move forward because you're the one saying that. My childhood friend who's always been by my side. He's always had my back like this anytime anything happened. Thanks to Yuzuru, I felt like I made the right choice. I felt lighter. Time passed. 8 years later, I was still working at Love Koi. I had always wanted to be a business consultant. I specialized in restaurants, and I was working hard as a leader in my specialization. People in the company trusted me. I was even asked to speak at the company orientation for new hires. Hadano-kun, I just got a call from a client saying that they have a full house every night. Really? Thank you for telling me. One day, I was called out by the department head. I'm sorry for the sudden call. I want you to plan a company training trip for the new hires this year. What? Are you sure you want me? You plan these every year, right? Yeah, I do. I think it's time to look for the next. Also, I'm sure a lot of people want to hear from you. I'm sure you're quite busy, but I think it's a good opportunity for you to move up. What do you think? Of course! I will try my best. I started furiously planning the company trip. It was important for me to make it better, and it would be a test of my management skills as well. It was hard because I had to do my regular work too, but it was worth it. My plan was approved. This is pretty good. I'm glad I trusted you with it. Thank you. Now I have to get everyone together. True, but I know you can do it. I received the approval from my supervisor and gathered the new hires to explain to them. They haven't been placed into departments yet, so they were all following the same training. There were around 10 new hires. I told them that my supervisor and I would be going with them. That's the gist of it. Any questions? Someone was staring at me. It was Haruna Kawabata, who was set to be placed in accounting. Any questions?
Harano-san, you're amazing. I've fallen for you all over again.
Huh?
Please go out with me.
What? What? I thought she had a question, but for some reason, she had asked me out. Everyone else's eyes were round with shock. Wait, Kawabata-san, why all of a sudden? Wait, why in general?
I've always wanted to talk to you. I thought this would be a good opportunity to do so.
I don't think now was the best time.
It's important to act fast.
She was so casual about it. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to go somewhere else. We're at work. Also, I don't know anything about you.
Then get to know me.
No,
Yeah, let's have dinner together. Then you can learn more about me.
let's talk about that later. Anyway, that's it. Dismissed. After that, I fled to my desk. Later on,
Hadano-san, how about dinner today?
Kawabata-san, were you waiting for me? During breaks and on my way home, Kawabata-san would come by and ask me out. The word spread throughout the office immediately. At this point, they were cheering us on. She's a new hire. I'm her senpai. She's 23. I'm almost 30. Don't fall for it, me. Time passed. It was the day of the trip. We were at a tourist area a little ways away from the city. It was famous for its hot springs. Okay, we have some free time now. During free time, I had them go somewhere a little ways away from the tourist spot. I had them each choose a shop to do a quick consultation. They weren't doing actual consultations, but I would have them do a presentation when we got back. Why are you next to me?
I'm in accounting, so I'm not doing any consulting. And this is free time. So I can go with you, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, let's go. I found a shop I want to see earlier.
Somewhat by force, I went around the area with Kawabata-san. This is fun! Damn it! After a while, we ran into the other employees.
Oh, Kawabata-san. Let's go. Oh, wait, never mind.
They held back as soon as they saw me. My eyes glazed over. Mingling with each other is one of the goals of this trip.
Okay, I'll see you later, Hadano-san.
I watched her leave with the other women in the office and started walking on my own. I was feeling a little lonely when I heard a voice behind me.
Wait, are you Tomoki?
Mako? Why are you here? I turned around to see my ex from college, Mako. Next to her was Tetsuya, the guy who took her from me.
We're on a trip. We go on vacations every month and live in luxury. And why are you here?
I'm here on a company trip.
Company trip? Are you still at that small company?
I nodded. Mako smiled mockingly. Every accessory she had on was much more expensive than back in the day.
You're still at that dinky place? I guess you still get to go on company trips at least.
Ha ha! A company trip for a bottom-feeding company. I'm sure it's quite the cheap, boring trip.
Stop it, Tetsuya. Oh yeah, we just got engaged. Our honeymoon is going to be even fancier.
Yeah, some low-income guy like you probably can't get engaged, let alone get a girlfriend, huh?
It was impressive how easily they could say all these rude things. I was surprisingly calm as I looked at them. I'm here for work.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll get back to our fun vacation.
Good luck with your work, poor guy.
The two of them left, laughing. Since I was here for work, it probably wasn't the best idea to cause a scene. Low income, poor, learn some other words. I walked around insulting them in my head and headed to the meeting spot. That night, I was alone outside the inn after the day's events. Because of the unfortunate run-in during the day, the bad memories had all come back and I was a mess. I thought I'd forgotten it all.
Forgotten what?
Kawabata-san, why are you here?
I was looking for you. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing. I'm fine. I didn't think I should tell her about my ex-girlfriend, so I lied. But
It was love at first sight.
she said this suddenly. I looked at her. She smiled and started talking.
I saw you talking with the senior employees at the company orientation and thought, he's the one. I'd been watching you since I started working and fell for you even more when I saw how hard you worked.
I was shocked. I didn't think she had been thinking about me since before she joined the company.
It's only been 6 months, but I've been paying attention to you. That's why I knew something was different. I won't force you to talk about anything, but it's not good to hold it in either.
Oh, this girl sees me for who I am. I had been rejected for my job and salary, so this meant a lot to me. I opened up to Kawabata-san about what happened today.
You're so kind and thoughtful and reliable. You planned this company trip for us.
Of course I did. I wanted you all to learn a lot and have fun too. Thank you, Kawabata-san. I feel better now thanks to you.
No problem. So, how about it? Do you want to date me now?
You're still saying that.
Of course, I'm serious.
I teased her, but I felt myself being drawn to her. The company trip continued as planned. The night before the last day, we held a party at a restaurant near our stay. Actually, I had consulted for this restaurant a long time ago, so they were happy to take our reservation. Hadano-kun, you're great. You planned a great trip. It was beyond expectations. The new hires are much closer now. It was a nice break for them too. Thank you. I felt like my plan had helped the employees and the company. I was happy. After the party, we went back to our last day of the trip. It wasn't the inn we had been staying at. It was the most expensive hotel in this area. The company president suggested we stay here to see the different clientele, and our company was doing well. Hadano-san, I've never been to an expensive hotel like this before. What a great experience! I'm glad. We're not a big company, so it's important to cooperate with the other departments. The new hires thanked me, and everyone started going back to their rooms.
What? Tomoki? Why are you here?
Mako found me and looked surprised. I guess they were staying here too. This is our stay for the night.
An expensive hotel like this for a company trip? Can you all afford it?
You'll always be a shabby company because you waste money on stuff like this. I think you're trying too hard.
I see. It's you guys that are hurting Hadano-san.
Kawabata-san came in between us. She glared at them fearlessly.
Who are you? Are you his kohai? It's none of your business. I think it's presumptuous of you to judge only based on the size of a company. I'm sorry. Did I offend you? But really, you probably don't make much money.
Yeah, I'm a high-class employee making 6 million yen a year. I'm sure you can't make something like that.
How sad. You only have guys like this around you, so it makes sense. There are plenty of better men out there. Shall I teach you about them? I'm good. I have an eye for seeing people for who they are, unlike you. What? Who do you think you are? How rude.
Stop it! If you're gonna fight, fight with me. Don't hurt her. I don't care anymore if you make fun of me, so you can say whatever you want. They had said terrible things to Kawabata-san, and I had reached my limits. I glared at them.
You looked so hurt. It's too late to act tough now. You still like me, don't you?
That's way off. I don't feel that way at all. It's true that I saw you and felt upset, but that's not because I still have feelings for you. I wasn't planning on saying it, but it wouldn't hurt to get back at them just a little. I don't want to tell you this, but I make 10 million a year.
Huh? 10 million?
Kaga-san, didn't you say that a man's worth is determined by his salary? You make less than me.
No way! You make that much?
No, there's no way a low-level employee like you. You're bluffing.
It's noisy. Did something happen? The department head came out. He was giving Kaga a stern look. It's not good to judge people based on income and titles. You'll have the rug pulled out from under you. He is an excellent consultant at our company. He is being paid accordingly. He's not lying. As his supervisor, I can guarantee that.
Consultant?
The quiet but piercing aura of my supervisor finally forced them to believe me.
You're as annoying as always. Mako, say something.
Kaga desperately reached out to Mako, but...
Hey, Tomoki, I actually want to be with you. I'll apologize for the past, so let's get back together.
Huh? Mako? What are you saying?
I'm sorry about before. I'll change, so let's...
Mako looked at me differently after learning my income. Suddenly, my arms were pulled to the side.
No. I won't let someone like you have Hadano-san. No, Tomoki-san.
Kawabata-san?
I won't let you try to get close to him now.
What's your problem? I'm his ex. Are you his girlfriend?
No, not yet, but I like him. So I won't let you have him.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, you've got to be kidding me.
Tetsuya?
You're gonna go to him because he makes more money than me? How dare you! I was happy to steal a woman from lame little Hadano, but I don't want a woman like you.
Huh? What does that mean?
Our engagement is off. Pack up your stuff when we get back and pay back the money I lent you.
They started fighting. They weren't even looking at us anymore. I'm sorry for the scene. It's okay. I haven't seen a scene like this in years. Sir, what have you been through? Anyway, let's go. I was curious about the life my supervisor had lived as we headed back to the hotel. After the company trip was over, Kawabata-san and I were walking together. After all of that, I told Kawabata-san I wanted to thank her for the company trip. She asked me to go on a weekend date. My college is around here. There's a good restaurant. We were having a good time.
Oh, Tomoki?
Suddenly, Mako appeared in front of us. She looked pale and thin.
I finally found you. What a coincidence. Tomoki, I want to be with you again. I still love you.
That again? I'm sorry, but I don't want to rekindle things. And you don't like me. You must have another reason.
Please help. The money I borrowed from Tetsuya, I can't pay him back.
I knew it. I sighed. I'm sorry. I have no money to give you. I don't owe you any help either.
Please. You're the only one I can turn to.
Even if I lent you the money, you're just gonna spend it all again, right?
What? No.
Yuzuru told me. This was right after the company trip. Seriously? She can't be saved. Yeah, I didn't think she'd switch up like that right after hearing my salary. About that, I heard this from my friend. She has a spending problem, and she's borrowed money from a lot of people. No one wants to lend her any more money. Whoa, really? That's why. So I won't lend you any money, and I won't get back together with you. Number one, there's someone that means a lot to me. Goodbye.
What?
I left with Kawabata-san. A little bit about what happened to Mako after that. Afterward, she couldn't pay back the money she borrowed from Kaga and got in some trouble. Day after day, she worked through the night to pay him back, but her spending habits never got better. She got her hands on some dirty money, and she had nowhere to go now.
Money. I need money. Someone give me money.
Her obsession with money only grew. No one knows what'll become of her in the future. As for Tetsuya Kaga, the one who kept making fun of me, the humiliation of losing to me was too much for him. He became obsessed with making more money than me. As a result, he was involved in a scandal at work and he was fired.
Ha ha! I'm the bottom feeder.
Originally, as students, he just didn't like me. If he hadn't gotten greedy, this wouldn't have happened. He lost everything. Now, he lives off of the money that Mako pays back to him. As for us, the night of the weekend date, I've also fallen for you, Kawabata-san. No, Haruna-san, will you go out with me? I confessed my feelings to her after realizing them. Kawabata-san smiled.
I love how hardworking you are, Hadano-san. No, Tomoki-san. I'm excited for our life together.
A year later, I was proposing to her. Where? At work, of course. Haruna Kawabata, will you marry me? She had suddenly confessed her feelings to me in front of everyone. I thought about the age difference and whether I wanted to date someone from work, but with her, none of that mattered. I was head over heels for her. Everyone at work was rooting for us too. A job I love and a girlfriend I love. I'm so happy I came to this company.
My name is Ryuichi Sudo. I'm a 28-year-old salesman working at a branch of the major toy company, Love Koi Toys.
This is a wonderful product. Please let us handle it. I'm sure the children will love it.
Really? Thank you so much. Bringing dreams and smiles to many. I truly feel fulfilled in my work and have dedicated myself to it. One day, when I returned from a sales trip, my boss called out to me.
Sudo-kun, I'm sorry to ask this suddenly, but can you come to the conference room right away? The president of the company is here. He said he wants to see you.
What? The president of the main office wants to see me? Surprised by the suddenness of the situation, I hurried to the conference room. When I entered the conference room, sure enough, there was the president of Love Koi Toys and an unfamiliar young man. Nice to meet you. My name is Ryuichi Sudo. May I ask what brings you here today? So you're Sudo-san? I've heard you're the top salesman at this branch. It's an honor to meet you. I'm Ryozo Kurosaki, the president of this company, and this... This sulking man here is my son, Akira. Hey, at least greet him properly. Hey, come to think of it, I've heard rumors. The president's son at the main office is a notorious troublemaker. With a bad feeling in my gut, I waited for the president's next words. It's embarrassing to admit, but my son has repeatedly caused problems at the main office. As a result, we've decided to transfer him to this branch. He's sugarcoating it, but in reality, the president could no longer cover for him and had him demoted. And so, I was hoping you, as the top salesman at this branch, could take him under your wing. I've heard many great things about you at the main office, Sudo-san. I fully understand that this is a huge burden for you, but could you please take on this request? Of course, I'll do my best. There is no way I can refuse a direct request from the president. He understands that and feels guilty about it, which is why he's asking so politely even to an employee like me. Thank you. Please take care of my useless son. Tch, treating me like some kind of curse. Hearing Akira Kurosaki's grumble, I couldn't hide my anxiety and frowned. After showing him around the company, I introduced Akira to a female colleague.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alice Sekioka from the sales team. Looking forward to working with you.
She's Alice Sekioka, one of my subordinates and an excellent sales rep.
Akira-kun, how have your sales been? Any strengths or weaknesses?
Not really. I only got in because of my dad's connections. I'm not interested in toys. I can't make stuff, but desk work is a pain, so I'm doing sales.
Oh, I see.
Alice's face stiffened, and seeing that made me want to bury my head in my hands. His first impression is terrible. This doesn't bode well. So, why don't we start by introducing you to the product we are currently selling? With that, I laid out several stuffed toys on the table. Stuffed toys? You can find these anywhere. How do you plan to sell them? These aren't just stuffed toys. When you pressed here, I pressed the switch on the back, and the stuffed toy began to move on its own.
Hello, I'm your friend made by Love Koi Toys. I'm Love Tomo. Nice to meet you.
Oh, it talks. But stuff like this has been around for a while, right?
It doesn't just talk. It is AI developed in collaboration with a major IT company. Isn't that amazing?
Love Tomo, this is Akira Kurosaki. He's gonna be part of our team from today.
Hello, Akira-kun. I'm happy to be your friend. Looking forward to working with you.
But the words that came out of Akira's mouth were mocking. Heh! What a joke. AI or not, it's just a toy for kids to play house with, right?
What? How can you say that as a toy company employee?
Akira-kun, everyone worked so hard to create and sell this, so you shouldn't talk like that. Heh, poor people must really struggle with their jobs.
Hey, how dare you say something like that? Just because you're the president's son doesn't mean you can...
Well, let's calm down, Sekioka-san. Anyway, Akira-kun, you'll be selling this product with us. You'll be going with either me or Sekioka-san for support. Sure, whatever. Akira replied with a smirk, while Sekioka-san glared at him with clear disapproval. There is no doubt that, in just a few minutes, Akira-kun's evaluation in Sekioka-san's mind has plummeted to rock bottom. But Akira-kun's rampage was only just beginning. A few days later, we were supposed to meet in front of a client's building, but Akira-kun was nowhere to be seen. Overslept? When can you get here? Sorry. I just woke up, so I'll be there in an hour. The meeting will be over by then. Then I'll just take half a day off. I'll come to the office in the afternoon, so see you later. Another time, during a sales call, Akira did something so out of line that we were left speechless. Oops, sorry, I forgot the materials.
What? Akira-kun, you said you'd bring the materials, so I handed them to you.
Yeah, but I forgot them. You remember the content, right? You can handle it.
You little...
But we couldn't argue in front of the client, so Sekioka-san continued the sales pitch without the materials.
And that concludes the introduction of Love Tomo's features.
It sounds interesting, but it feels like there are already similar products. How do you differentiate it? Toys are all the same. As long as the stuffed toy says something cute, kids will be happy, right?
What? Stop talking!
Of course, we didn't manage to secure a contract with that company. Another day, Akira-kun had a stomachache, so we decided to return to the office separately after a sales call. But he never came back. Worried, I went out to look for him. He's not answering his phone. Could he have gotten into an accident on his way back? Or maybe his condition suddenly worsened? With these thoughts in mind, I stopped by a park near the client's building. What? Akira-kun? He was sleeping on a park bench. I slumped my shoulders in defeat. No wonder he got demoted. Where should I even start?
Chief Pseudo, I seriously can't stand that guy anymore. I can't go on sales calls with him.
Sekioka-san, who can usually befriend anyone, was furious in less than a month. I understand. I'll have Akira-kun work with me for a while.
But honestly, I don't want that either. Someone like him doesn't deserve to go on sales calls with you, Chief Pseudo. Just because he's the president's son, why do we have to put up with this? Chief Pseudo, you said it, didn't you? I want to bring toys to the world that can save people. When I heard that, I was moved by your passion. That's why I respect you more than anyone else. But seeing you suffer because of someone like him, I just can't accept it.
Sekioka-san, thank you, but I'll be fine. I won't give up on Akira-kun. I'll try other approaches. Sorry for causing trouble.
No, you don't have to apologize, Chief Pseudo.
But I couldn't think of any solutions and was at my wit's end when one day, President Kurasaki called me. Thank you for everything, Pseudo-san. How has my son been doing since then? Well... I reported Akira-kun's recent behavior. The president sighed deeply and spoke apologetically. So he still hasn't reformed. I'm truly sorry for the trouble. No, I'm sorry I couldn't meet your expectations. If he causes any more trouble, I'll have no choice but to fire him. Oh, wait, you seem to care a lot about your son. Is there a reason for that? I asked, and the president pondered for a moment before speaking slowly. Akira wasn't always such a selfish child, but because of me. Could you tell me what happened? When I asked, the president began to recount Akira-kun's life. About 20 years ago, I got divorced, and I have been single ever since, working tirelessly to raise Akira. I thought I was fulfilling my duty as a parent, but I underestimated Akira's loneliness. He was always a patient child and never complained about the changes in his environment. Separated from his mother and neglected by his workaholic father, it was my mother who filled the void in Akira's loneliness. However, due to my work, we had to move far away just before Akira entered high school. After that, they barely had a chance to see each other, and they ended up parting ways without saying goodbye. Grandma, I couldn't even see you one last time. I left you alone for so long. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sure he's been harboring feelings of loneliness and rebellion against me for a long time. I finally realized that and try to make up for lost time, but I'm ashamed to admit that after dedicating my life to work, I didn't know how to connect with my son. By the time he realized it, it was too late. His resentment towards his father had grown, turning him into the self-destructive person he is now. Loneliness from childhood. But I could understand those feelings too. Speaking of which, the next sales destination is... President Kurosaki, may I ask about Akira's relationship with his grandmother? A few days later, Akira-kun and I were on our way to a facility for a sales call. Where are we going today? Another kindergarten? No, we're going here. What? A nursing home? Yes, this is today's sales destination. But aren't toys for kids? What use would old people have for them? His lifeless eyes suddenly widened in surprise, and I pushed Akira-kun forward, thinking I would hit the mark. Surprisingly, that's not always the case. Come on, you'll understand once we get inside. And an hour later, Akira-kun was shocked to see the elderly people actually using Love Tomo.
Kazuko-san, you're good at cooking. I'd love to try Masayo-san's cooking sometime. Oh my, what a polite little one.
This little guy recognizes you as an individual and will grow to be the perfect partner as you continue to interact.
Wow, stuffed animals these days are amazing.
The elderly playing with Love Tomo were all having a great time. Seeing the elderly people like that, Akira-kun seemed confused and incredulous. Unbelievable. Old folks playing with a stuffed animal? Akira-kun, I believe that the essence of our job is to connect with the hearts of our customers. Their hearts? You see, I lost my mother in an accident. Huh? What saved me during that time was a single robot. Hey, where do people go when they die? How can I see my mom again? The robot couldn't give me an answer, and that made me a little sad, but it felt like it was gently listening to my words, and that really saved me. I couldn't talk to my friends about the grief I felt, and I didn't want to trouble my family, so I kept it to myself. Having that little robot with me helped me stand up again. That's why I wanted to bring toys into the world that could save someone, just like that robot saved me. That's why I took this job. But that's not just a story for kids. As society ages, more and more elderly people are losing their partners or living far away from their families. And for working people like us too. Loneliness is an issue that affects everyone in this day and age. Loneliness. Come to think of it, Grandma called me just once after I moved away. As I spoke, Akira-kun seemed to be reminiscing about his childhood and his grandmother.
Akira, how have you been? Are you eating well?
I'm fine. What about you, Grandma? You called all of a sudden. Could it be that you miss me?
No, I'm fine. You must be busy with practice and everything, right? Don't worry about me.
Looking back, Grandma must have been lonely, but she was pretending to be strong so she wouldn't bother me. As Akira-kun remembered, he gazed intently at the scene before him. Noticing his change, I couldn't help but smile quietly. Why don't you try talking to them? He stared for a while, but after a deep breath, he slowly walked over. So, how is it? Is it fun?
Yes, it's more fun than I expected. It's soothing.
But it's a machine, right? It's not a living thing. You could just chat with someone else.
Not everyone in a nursing home is close, you know. And there are some things that are hard to talk about with other people. But with this little guy, I can chat freely without worrying about that. Did you make this? It's amazing. This is a wonderful product. I'm glad you brought it.
Thank you. The words slipped out of his mouth in a voice gentler than I had ever heard from Akira-kun before. That was a nice smile. No, it's not like that. I'll go around and ask others what they think too. I'm sure he can change. That's what I was convinced of. That night, after everyone had left, Akira-kun was working late in the office. Well, to be precise, he was talking to Love Tomo. I can't remember the last time someone thanked me. I've always felt like no one needed me. But if I keep doing this job, maybe someday I can touch someone's heart, save someone like I was, like Grandma was?
Of course you can. Akira-kun, you can do it. Believe in yourself.
What do you know? You're just an AI. What do you know about me?
Then tell me about yourself. I want to know more about you, Akira-kun. Is there something on your mind?
Something on my mind? Akira-kun muttered, then spoke softly. Can I become a decent person? Like my dad and Sudo-san, someone who's needed by others.
Of course you can. I want to see that happen too. I'll be by your side, as your friend.
I couldn't tell how Akira-kun took those words, as I was only watching from the shadows. But the next day... Sekioka-san, I'm sorry for causing you trouble the other day. From now on, I'll take this job seriously. As soon as he arrived at work, Akira-kun apologized to Sekioka-san.
What's gotten into you? Well, okay then. Just so you know, I'm not as nice as Chief Suda, okay? I'm going to work you hard.
Yes, I'm ready to learn from you. It was a completely different Akira-kun from before. Seeing their exchange, I knew he would be okay, and I smiled. A few days later, Akira-kun and I were negotiating with the manager of the nursing home. And that concludes our explanation of Love Tomo. Do you have any questions?
The feedback from the residents was quite positive, but it's just that, in the end, it's still a machine, right? I'm not sure why this has to be the solution. Isn't it best for people to talk to other people?
Kurashiki will explain that. What? What? I'm not good at sales pitches. That's okay. I would like you to explain the appeal of Love Tomo in your own words. Akira-kun thought for a few seconds before continuing, quietly but firmly. If you say that, it might be a burden to the other person. Saying that is embarrassing. They might think you're pathetic. The thought of that scares you, so you hold back. And before you know it, you might not get the chance to say goodbye. That's why you need someone who can take on that loneliness that you can't tell anyone else about. I think it's because Love Koi is a machine that it can provide that kind of comfort. That's probably what last night was for him. With his high pride, he couldn't talk about it with me or the president. I'm confident that our product can fulfill that role. So, please consider it positively. Akira-kun bowed his head. There was no trace of the irresponsible person he used to be. As a result, his words helped secure a successful contract with the nursing home. Since then, Akira-kun has completely changed, working seriously and diligently. He even comes to me, asking how he can improve his sales skills. Now, he's recognized by everyone as a valuable employee. After that, President Kurasaki and Akira-kun had a heart-to-heart and reconciled. Dad, I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I finally realized how foolish I've been. So, for everything I've done, I'm truly sorry. No, I'm the one who should have been there for you as a parent. It's my shortcomings that caused all this. I'm sorry for everything. Watching them finally connect heart to heart, there was a gentle presence observing.
Both of you have finally become honest with each other. Akira, I was never lonely as long as you were living happily. Thank you.
Whether or not they knew of this wish, the two of them now seem to be close, often going out for drinks after work. Meanwhile, responding to Akira-kun's newfound determination, Love Tomo's sales have steadily increased. Now, it's almost always me, Sekioka-san, and Akira-kun who dominate the top sales rankings. At this rate, I might even surpass your sales, Sekioka-san.
Huh? You've got a decade before you can beat me. I'm not losing to you.
Maybe one day, I'll be overtaken too.
I'll be ready when that day comes.
Chief Pseudo, let's go on more sales calls together. Oh, and let's grab a drink tonight.
Hold on, no way. I've already booked Chief Pseudo. It's just the two of us tonight, so don't get in the way.
Come on, don't be stingy. Chief Pseudo, you're coming with me, right? The time to say goodbye to a loved one will inevitably come. The emptiness left behind can't be easily filled. But if you don't give up, you'll surely find something that understands your feelings, that embraces them, and fills that loneliness. Sometimes it's a human, sometimes a machine, sometimes a stranger you've never met. Do you have something that fills the emptiness in your heart?